Hello everyone and good morning and welcome back. This is the fourth session which we are going to start today. Okay, as it's the fourth session, in the last classes, whatever we have learned, okay, the day one is already completed, whatever the topic we are supposed to. Day two also we have completed. In the day three, we have just started the introduction of the DevOps tool in the last class. Okay, so I'm just making only this part as a green, okay, and rest everything I will take care in the today's session. Cool. Okay, we have to learn a lot, okay, about the DevOps tools in the today's session. Today you will get a high level overview. As you know, the DevOps has 100 plus tools. So out of 100 tools, which tool we have to use, which one is most popular, which one is less popular, like that we will see in the today's session. Okay, plus we will see the 6C process. It's a continuous process. What is that? Because this is one of the favorite interview question will come for sure. Out of this 6C process, definitely one or two questions will come for sure as in the interview. So you must have to be aware about it. We will discuss about the problems. We will discuss about the solutions with the DevOps tool. Okay, so I would like to start the things from this place or actual problem and their solution on the DevOps in the today's session. Okay, cool. Let's come to the PPT. Where is the PPT? Yep, here is the PPT. Okay, quickly, what all things we have already seen it. Yes, before that, some students are still asking the recording. Sir, where is the previous class recording? Can you guys give me the answer? Where is the previous class recording? Day 1, 2, 3.
It's on the YouTube.
It's on YouTube. And how to find it? Just go to my website. Okay, come little bit down, come little bit down, 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 and little bit down, little bit down. And here is the Batch-31 playlist. Okay, watch the Batch-31 playlist. If you will click on this place, the playlist will be open. Day 1, day 2, and day 3. Why it is coming down? Day 3, all the recordings are here. Cool. Yes, and I'm giving you this link as well so that you don't have to worry. If you want to bookmark, you can bookmark it. As well as guys, we have created one small group for WhatsApp group as well for the non-registered student as well. Okay, so that if we have to pass any of the information, we can quickly give it to you. Where is that? Hello, I forgot it. Let me take it. Okay, at the end of the session, I will pass one WhatsApp group so that you can join in that as well. Okay, cool. Yep. And as soon as we will come here, I'm telling, or the thing which we are going to learn is the futuristic automation. Means DevOps tool will with the help of DevOps tool we can do the automation, or automation will happen and things will run very fast. That's why this is called futuristic automation of the software development life cycle. Now, one of the interview question may discussion happen on the software development life cycle, which we have already discussed. So you have to be very aware about it. DevOps team has been created from the some members of different phases. They learn the DevOps tool and they move into the DevOps team. This is what we have discussed in the yesterday's session. Plus some problems in the development environment, some problems into the IT operations team, some manual work our testers are doing it. Everything with the automation, with the help of tool, we are providing the help or we are providing the support to them. That's why the DevOps team is a centralized team who has to be little bit aware about the development, who has to be little bit aware about the QA, who has to be little bit aware about the operations. Because of this different people, different knowledges, the new team has been created. That is the DevOps team. Okay, as well as we have discussed lot of definitions about the DevOps as well. Okay, cool. Now, yesterday we have started the problems. Okay, what is the problems? Why that these tools are required? Let's start again with that. I'm opening my pen. Okay. Yesterday we have already started one of the discussion related to this clock. I'm taking this clock again. I'm taking this clock. And the requirement is the client has given you the requirement. You have to create or you have to develop this type of clock. So I'm just taking this clock in my notepad in the pen, and we have to fulfill the requirement of the client. So in the yesterday class, we have decided 3%. Guys, I need again 3% name. Please unmute yourself and tell me your name and experience. Anyone?
Ujjwal, 4.4.
Ujjwal. Ujjwal 5.4 experience. Cool. Sorry. Where is this?
4.4, sir.
4.4. UJWL and 4.5 years experience. I need another person.
Vinay, 3 years.
Vinay, 3 years. Okay. Okay. I'm taking Vinay, VINAY, 2 years. Okay, because I need a junior person. What else? I need one senior person. Who is that?
Jagapati, 7 years.
Jalapati, JLAPATI. Jalapati, how much is your experience? 7 years, right?
7 years.
Cool. Okay, so I got 3 persons, okay, which are working for the same requirement. The requirement is you have to develop the clock, hour module, minute module, HH, hour module, minute module, and AM, PM feature. Okay, how in the real time it will get implemented? They will find, because these are the 3, look like 3 requirements are there. So minimum 3 developers will be required. This will be the requirement. Okay, they will pull it from the bench or they will pull it from anywhere, and with the help of 3 developer, they will take this and they will divide this requirement into the 3 part. 3 tickets will get created and assigned to everyone. Okay, 3 tickets will get created. Which tickets? Most of the time in 90% or 70 to 80% companies, Jira is the ticketing tool which has been used. So now my requirement is 3 developers has been found out, okay, and 3 tickets has been created. Now they are planning to develop this thing in some of the language. In the yesterday class, we have already decided that Python is the language which we will use. Python, Python is the language which we are using. Why we are using Python? Can you give me the answer again?
It's a ready-made all package will be available, so that we can use this one Python.
PACKAGES packages and / libraries are available. Ready-made things are available. We can directly import and use it. That's why we decided to use the Python. Cool. Okay. Now after Python, this 3 requirement has been divided. This 3 requirement has been assigned to one person. Vinay is 2 years experience. So definitely it will require a more time. Let's start with the Jalapati. Jalapati has a 7-year experience. We are paying 15 to 20 lakh package to him. So definitely his working speed will be fast. So he can fulfill this hour module. In the hour module, he just have to create a while loop or some loop which will run from 0 to 12. And as soon as 12 will come, it will get reset to the 0 and it will work. Okay, this is the feature which has to become, or any of the values should come from the minimum minutes. If any of the +1 will come, then it will get changed, right? So he has to just develop this logic. So Jalapati is a good experienced person. He can do this work in 2 hours or within 5 hours as well. Okay, guys, at this point, all okay?
Yes.
Okay, Ujjwal, he has a 5-year experience. He is also rich experienced people. Okay, so he can do this work in the 2 days. Okay, and Vinay, who has a less experience, so definitely he required more time. I'm giving or he's taking the 5 days to fulfill this requirement. But as per the process, when everyone work will get complete, then only we will get a build, or then only we will get this clock. Correct? Yes or no? So this is not a good approach that Jalapati has completed the work and he has to wait for everyone to complete the work, because sometimes developer is not interested to do everyone's work, right? The senior person will not do. He will guide you that you have to do like this and you have to do by own. So Jalapati, who complete the work, what we are expecting, what the DevOps tool says, that as soon as your work complete, push your code to some of the place centralized location. It should not be in your machine. We will not ask the thing that, sir, when you will provide your code again and again, provide it one time into some of the centralized location. That location we are going to use, that is a GitHub, and most of the 80% companies are using the tool GitHub to save the code into the centralized location, so that it doesn't matter Jalapati is sitting into the US, Vinay is sitting into the India. Doesn't matter that where they are sitting it. They don't have to meet into the in person. This centralized location, if everyone will push the code into the centralized location, we can combine the code with the help of GitHub itself, because all the code will come here. As soon as all the code will come here, maybe it will take 2 days, 5 days. As soon as the code will come here, GitHub has capabilities so that it can save everyone's code, it can track everyone's code, it will keep the versions of the code, and then as soon as everyone's code will come, Jalapati or Vinay or Ujjwal, anyone, they will meet it and they will create a build with the help of this code. Make sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Let's assume if they merge everyone's code, all 3 persons code, it is not working properly. Okay. So what they will do, they will again create a build. One more build will come. Okay. After some couple of hours. After that, again, it is working all good, because developer also has to do some minimal testing. That testing is known as unit testing. They will also do some basic testing before giving to the QA that all looks good or not. So they are doing the unit testing. They are feeling that, no, this is not correct. After 12, it is going to 13, or some problem is happening, right? After 59, 60 is not coming, or 61 came, right? Any problem is coming. AMPM feature is not working. So 2-3 times, or until unless they are satisfied, they will create a multiple builds. Yes or no? Let us assume the build number 3 is good. Means developers are satisfied that my third build is good. They will not remove or they will not delete this old build. As per the process says, at least keep last 10 builds, because good organization will keep the previous builds as well. Sometimes this build, they feel that this is good, but this may not good, and previous build may be the correct. Yes or no? Something happen with us also. Agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, Vikas.
Right? So the thing is, they will keep all the builds, first build, second build, third build, but they are feeling that third build is the most satisfied or most suitable build as per the requirement. Cool. That's good. So the first problem, they want to save all the code into the centralized location. So I'm introducing one DevOps tool, that is GitHub. Okay. How they will push from local machine to this machine? We need another tool. The tool name will be Git. Okay. With the help of Git tool, the code will be pushed to the GitHub. Make sense till now?
Yes.
Okay. If multiple builds are there, do you think that Vinay is in India, Jalapati is in US, they have to wait for each other when they will meet it or they will work? No. We are introducing another tool who will create a automated builds. Okay. Sometime 3 years or 5 years back, what was happening? Your senior person or your lead or your manager will only create a builds, right? We have to wait for your manager. This all person, if it's a 5 members, 20 members, everyone has to wait that my manager or my lead will come and he will merge all the code and create a build, right? So here, if the manager or anyone will come, the time duration will be big or unnecessary. We are wasting the time. The whole team is wasting the time that the manager or someone, the Jalapati from in the US, he will come online and then he will build it. So my India team is wasting the time. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if we will automate this process also, build, creation of build is very simple. Can anyone tell me the command, manual command, how to create a build with the help of Java code? Java code, how to create a build. npm package. Okay, if you want to create any of the package or any of the build with the help of Maven code, this is the command they have to run it. Okay, in the Maven. That's it. In the Python, nothing required. In the Python, nothing required. As soon as you will run the keyword Python, Python, and final file, main.py file, the build will get created. That's it. Okay. To do this, they are waiting for this part because the manager or as the lead will do this activity. So to avoid this problem, we are introducing another tool. The tool name is Jenkins, who will do this automated things. Jenkins, another tool, Jenkins, who will, as soon as anyone's of the code will be get pushed, Jenkins will get connected with the GitHub and he will start creating the builds. That's it. Make sense? Yes or no? Getting my point?
So can you please come again once again?
As soon as any of the developer push the code to the GitHub, GitHub will pass the information to the Jenkins that new code came. Jenkins will run this command and the build will be ready for you.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So to avoid this problem on multiple builds management, problem has been solved with the another tool. The tool name is Jenkins. Got it? Till now all okay? Yes, no.
Yes.
Okay, cool. If the build is ready, what is the next step? My build is ready. What is the next step? QA team will come into the picture. Testing team will come into the picture. He will do the testings. Correct? Guys, yes or no?
Yes.
They will do performance testing. They will do black box testing, white box testing, manual testing, automation testing. So many variety of testing they will do on this build, or they will do this on clock. Right?
Yeah.
Chalo, let's take some scenario. Let's take some scenario. How many testers are here? I want to listen something with you guys. How many testers are here in this group?
Yeah, I am the tester. Abhinav.
Who is that? Abhineet Kumar. Okay. Abhineet, I want to talk with you. I am giving one website, flipkart.com. Have you heard about this website?
Yeah.
Obviously, yes. Right?
Yes.
My requirement is you have to test this website. This is working properly or not. Can you test it in front of everyone, or give me the steps how to test it? What will be your approach?
So I need to test the whole website or some functionality.
Let's start. I will help you out. Let's start.
Okay, so firstly I will hit the URL and
You will hit
see
the URL. Web page is
see
coming or not?
web is
Web page is
on the-
coming. Web page is coming means hitting URL or DNS is working properly. Cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Second step.
Second step, I will click on any product.
You will click on the product monitor. Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, monitor related things are coming. Means product list is working properly. Correct?
Yes.
What next? You will go to some product and see that this product details and everything is coming or not.
Yeah,
All the options are coming or not.
Yes.
Right? You will click
Yes.
on add to cart or add to cart, then some delivery options and all these things, amounts are coming or not. Correct?
Yeah.
You will click on somewhere else and you will check that this all options are coming or not.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
And you will put some dummy details or some details.
Mhm.
And at the end, you will go to the payment and you will verify
Payment.
that payment is working or not. Then
Working
you
or
will
not.
confirm that everything is working perfectly or most of the things are working perfectly in this website. Correct?
Yes.
If I will tell you, you have to do 10 times in a day. You can do that, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
If I will tell you, you have to do 50 times in a day,
Yeah, it will be boring.
it will be boring, right? Or out of 50 times, you will do 20 times testing and 30 times you will say that, yes, sir, I did all good, all good.
Yeah, everything will be fine.
Right? So this is a problem, guys. If we have to do some same level of same manual testing, people or human being cannot do, or human being can do, but he can miss some part. He will not do 50 times testing or 100 times testing in a day. Are you agree with my point, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So if it's a repeating task, why should I pay some salary to Abhineet or to the tester team? Right? I can automate this thing. Can anyone tell me any tool who can do this work for me?
Selenium.
Selenium.
The performance
Cypress.
testers.
Yes,
Cypress.
yes, Selenium is a
Performance
tool.
testers.
Sonar Cube.
So SonarQube is a code testing. Okay. Selenium is the test who can do any of the web application very easily. So we can record one time, or we can give the step, what all step, how you have to, where you have to click, where you have to click, and we will set up the things so that Selenium will do this activity for us. We can define this part that how many times you have to do it. Jenkins has an option that you can schedule this Selenium activity, okay, or Selenium code or Selenium tool that you have to do. Means Jenkins will say 50 times. If you will set up that 50 times you have to do this testing. So we can set up this thing into the Jenkins and Selenium that you have to do 50 times and show me the output or result, whatever is coming every 50 times. Send me over the mail. So that thing can be achieved, or this type of things can be automated with the tool Selenium. Manual testing can be do with the help of tool Selenium. Is that okay? We can tell him 50 times, 100 times in a day, night, day, whenever we want. We can schedule our clock based on the clock. Jenkins and Selenium will do the testing. And
So what's the
we will do
spelling for Selenium?
SELENIUM.
SCLI?
SELINIUM. Selenium. You can just put in the Google. Wrong spelling is also fine. Google will give the
Okay.
answer. No worries. Okay. So Selenium is a tool which is work or which has been created with the Java framework. Okay. If you know the Java, then only you can run the Selenium tool and perform the activity. Manual tester who don't know Java, then again it's a problem that you can't work into the Selenium or automation part. Yes, till now all okay?
Sir, by using Python, we can also run the Selenium.
By using Python also we can use. Okay. Because most of the time we can record and we can use
Yeah, it support multiple languages.
multiple language. Correct. I agree. Cool. Yep. Okay. So multiple problems, code management problem has been solved. Multiple builds, timing problem has been solved. Multiple time testing also has been solved. Okay. With the help of 3 tools. Sachin, mute yourself if you're not talking, please. Okay. Now what I'm doing it now, let's take the real-time problem. Okay. Our build has been created. Our build has been tested. All looks good. Now what we want to move into from one environment to another environment till all these things are happening into the dev environment, right? This all things means testing level things in a dev environment. Are you agree with my point? This is a dev part. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Everyone?
Sir, if
Yes,
to
Vikas.
do testing with Selenium, we have to know Java.
Yes, it's required.
Basics are required, like fully we
Basic.
have to learn Java.
Basic. Khaja, we DevOps engineer not required. This is a tester's work. Testing people will do. Okay.
Okay.
We will
Okay.
configure Jenkins and that code so that this automation will work.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Now, after development, another part will come related to the operations. Okay. Means this build, whatever build has been developed, which has been tested by the testing team, all looks good. Okay. Now this build from dev environment to go to the production environment or operation environment, and it is working or not working. No one take the responsibility. Yes or no? That this is working for sure. This is working all good into the dev environment. Okay. This build, but when I'm taking this build into the dev production environment, it is not working. Tell me the real-time problems, guys. Why this thing happened? If it's working into the dev environment, why it is not working into the production environment?
One, sir, version problem. That packages basically we use.
I agree. The version problem. Okay. Whatever someone is giving the answer, let me write out. Okay. VRSION. Version may be different. Either the development is using the version 3 and our production environment, PROD production environment, is working on the version 2. So there is a difference in the version. Definitely the application will not work. I agree with this point. What else?
The number of users may increase.
Maybe when the developer or development team has this the testing, these are the 10 or 15 members. Okay. 10 members all looks good. Okay. As soon as it has been used by 1000 members, application goes down. Problem, real-time problem. Okay. What else?
System will not get supported. Maybe that version. I mean,
Yeah, version issue. I can say yes, agree. What else?
Build mismatch.
Field mismatch. Can you elaborate a little bit? What exactly you want to say in this?
See, like if you are testing in the dev environment with the multiple builds, see the third build which we have tested, while deploying, the guy might has like deployed the second build. That time also it might happen.
In short, I can say that environment setup. Whatever some configurations, some environment you set up, something different here, and maybe something is different or old environment setup. Correct? Possible? Yes or no? Guys, yes or no? To run any of the Java based application or any of the Python based application, Python will be required for sure, right? Let's take an example for the Java based application. This was my Java based application, or this is my Java build. If I want to run in the another environment, what is the primary requirement? JDK or JRE will be required. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
JRE or JDK will be required. Without that, it will not work. Another thing, as you told that ready-made clocks and binary libraries are there, right? So obviously, yes, binary or libraries will be required. Okay, all these things will be required. If I will take only build which is of small size, if I will only take the build and move from one place to another, it will not work, because environment setup, JRE, binary library, lot of things is required. So the solution came with the help of container approach. What it is telling, whatever is working into the dev environment, pack everything in one box. Okay, pack everything in one box. Take the box itself, we will call as a container. If it is working here, definitely it will work here as well. This is called containerization approach. Pack everything, whatever is required, binary, library, Java, JDK, environment, version, whatever it is, everything pack into one box. That is called container. Take this container from one environment to another, it will work for sure. Guys, it's a good approach, yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, good approach.
yes.
Right? This can be possible with the help of tool. What is the tool name?
Kubernetes.
Docker. Okay. With the help of Docker tool, this is possible. Okay. So I have introduced another 4th tool for the containerization, that is Docker. Okay. Let us assume another problem. Okay. Now I'm bringing the another. Guys, till now all good? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Everyone? Anusha, Advait, Aarti, Gagan,
Yes, Vikas.
Khalija, Naresh, everyone all good till now?
Yes, you
Cool. Now, another problem came into the picture. Sir, in the development environment or in the production environment, we created hundreds of containers. Okay. Let's take an example. Let's go to the internet. Everyone knows the website or some application, Netflix. Everyone knows? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you know how many containers are using in the Netflix per week? He's telling that we have a 3 millions of containers per week which we are using it. Is that possible? 3 millions of container can be managed by human being?
Not possible.
Impossible, right? Means 3 millions of applications are running in a 1 week. That is not possible. Not possible to maintain with the help of commands as well. Because Docker will work 70% work or 90% work will happen with the help of commands only. It is not possible to work with the help of commands as well if you have thousands of containers. So another tool came into the market, that is Kubernetes, who will say that if you have millions of containers also, I can manage it. I have an automated system, I have a brain, I have a logic, I can manage your thousands of lakhs of containers with the help of one click. The tool name is Kubernetes. Cool? Yes, no?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, till now, all good. Application created. It has been deployed into the production environment. Okay. All things happen. Okay. Complete software development lifecycle work. Now, the another problem is we have bring 1, 2, Git 1, 2, Jenkins 3rd, Selenium 4th, 5th tool Docker, 6th tool Kubernetes. Now we have 6 tools, right? Now the another problem is how to manage all these 6 tools. Or if all these tools are working properly or infrastructure is working properly or not. Again, it's a problem, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
To manage all these things, we have to bring one more tool, that is Ansible. Okay, who will do the management of this tool? The definition of Ansible says container, what we can say, a configuration management can be achieved with the help of tool Ansible. Okay, and after developing all these things, some monitoring tools are required. That tool can be a Prometheus and Grafana. I will show everything. No need to worry. Okay. These 7 tools I have introduced in front of you. These are the definitions which I have written, that what is the problem and what is the solution. Based on the problem, based on the solution we have. Okay, let's understand whatever I'm telling to you in with the help of image. Okay, yeah, this is what I was trying to explain to you. Multiple developers are there, they are writing the code. As soon as their code has been written, they will push into the centralized location with the help of Git and GitHub tool. Till now, okay? Yes or no?
Yes.
As soon as the code has been written into the GitHub, their development work is completed. Okay, because developer, we are telling you have to write the code, you have written the code, push into the centralized location, that is done. Now Jenkins tool will come into the picture. He will pick this code, okay, and create a build. Okay, as soon as the build will get created, Selenium is a tool come into the picture. Okay, it is configured with the help of Jenkins only. This Selenium tool will do some basic testing, or whatever the testing we will set up, some testing will happen. Means development work is completed in this place. Till now, all okay? Yes, no?
Yes.
As soon as some tested build is available, with the help of Docker, we will pack everything in one box and we will run it, and the application will run. This is what we have did in the yesterday's session. We have run the one container and our application has been run. Guys, yes or no? Means packed container we have run and it has been worked for us. We have already did it yesterday.
Yeah, we have unzipped it and we have done it, correct? No,
That's it. That's it. Yes. Okay. If like that hundreds of containers are there, it can be managed with the help of tool Kubernetes. Okay. If this whole configuration has to be get automated or managed, it can be managed with the help of tool Ansible. Okay. If all these tools are working properly or not, or my application is working properly or not, how to test it? That can be tested with the help of some monitoring tool. There are so many monitoring tools are available into the market. I will also teach 3 to 4 monitoring tools in my course. First, I am taking just an example or just the name. I am taking a Grafana. Okay, with the help of Grafana, we will do the monitoring. Okay, so that our whatever the application is working properly or not, or our infra, whatever we have developed, that is working properly or not, all the graphs and email triggering will happen. If anywhere any problem is happening, it will trigger an alert to the development team. It will trigger an alert. Whatever we will set, it will trigger to that person. This is the flow which we have to develop as a DevOps engineer. Got it? Yes or no?
Got it.
Guys, in the day 3, I'm just giving the introduction. Okay.
Sir, where will Terraform come in the picture?
Terraform is also a good tool if we want to develop all this infra. At this point, with the help of Ansible, we will manage it. If you want to develop all this infra with the help of automation, then Terraform will come into the picture. I will teach that also. Okay.
Ansible is only for management, and to build everything Terraform. Again.
Yes, definitely yes.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, good. Okay, let's come back. Let's go back here. Okay, what DevOps has intended to do. This all things has been done by the DevOps team. Okay, how all these things in terms of coding. In terms of coding, if you are thinking that we will do the coding, no. Code management, code merging, code review, and keep the code into the centralized location is the DevOps work. Not writing the code. Code management is the DevOps work. With the help of one tool, Git and GitHub, we can do this part. Looks good? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Second point, building or continuously new build has been generated. What is the build status? That has to be achieved with the help of Maven tool, and that is again setup of Maven tool or setup of any of the building tool is the DevOps work. Make sense? All good? Any question till now? Guys, yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, others, please respond. Able to understand, not able to understand?
Yes, sir, we are able to understand.
Cool. When the testing will come, testers will do the testing. They will take their good or sweet time. Okay, or they will take their long time. But if we want to automate that, yes, we can automate that time also for the quicker response or for the proper testing. We can automate this testing also with the help of tool Selenium. We will not do the testing. We will do the testing setup so that automatically testing will work. Looks good? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Automatic packing or automatic building should happen. Let us assume team is sitting into the 3-4 different cities or countries. Okay, everyone code has to come into the centralized location. New build has to be get created. New build has to be get saved into some place. That is called packaging. That can also happen with the help of tool. Our Jenkins will do all this activity with the help of automated way. Okay, moving a code or moving a build from one place to another or one environment to another, that is also a DevOps work that can also be achieved with the help of tool Jenkins itself. Jenkins has this all capabilities. Okay, configuration. Earlier, your infra is something different. Okay, the problem here. Okay, someone is telling the version 2 is working here, version 3 is working here. This infra is different. This has a 2 CPU, this has a 5 CPU. So infra is a different, right? If the infrastructure is different, definitely application will not work. So what we can do it, we can create the same infra what we are developing for the dev environment. We will create the same infra for the QA people. We will create the same infra for the production team. We will create the same infra for the any other team as well. So that whatever the application is working into the dev environment, definitely it will work into the QA environment. Definitely it will work into the production environment with the help of containerization approach. Make sense? Yes or no? Guys, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rajesh, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, Vikas, thanks. So can you describe what do you mean by version which is working in the DevOps state and not in the operations state in this context?
Okay. Simple. Let's take an example. Zoom. Okay. Zoom application, which you are also using. I am also using. Yes or no?
Yeah, Vikas.
Update came. I updated it. Okay. Update came. You haven't updated it. Version difference.
Okay.
Correct?
So it's the same thing over here also.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am getting some recording option. You are not getting that recording option. Correct? I am getting some
Yes.
other feature. You are not getting other feature because you are using the old version. That's it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, yeah. So what we are expecting in the DevOps, everything has to be happen. We are DevOps engineer. We will make this happen with the help of DevOps tool. We have set of tools which we will use in all the projects which are most popular, and all these things can be achieved with the help of DevOps engineering team or with the help of DevOps tools. Guys, are you okay with this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Yukesh.
Yeah, you can write it here. Coding purpose, GitHub, building purpose is
I
map.
already given here. Okay, managing and coding is difficult. It can be solved with the help of GitHub tool. Incremented builds, all the distant deploys is difficult. It was solved with the help of Jenkins.
For release purpose, release you can write
For the
it.
release, with the help of Jenkins only we will do it. I will teach in a very deep. No need to worry. Okay, this is just an introduction.
Okay.
Okay, we will discuss in a very deep all the topics. We will implement it. We will install it. Okay.
Vikas, I have a question.
Yes.
Selenium is a part of the course.
No, Selenium is a testing tool. I can help you out how to configure Selenium, but I will not teach Selenium. Okay.
Okay.
If you required, but it's not required for the DevOps engineer. It's a good for the QA people who want to move
Automation.
into the automation. Correct.
Yes.
Testers, manual testers who want to move into the automation, then this tool will be helpful, not for the DevOps. If you required, I will give you some set of recordings. Okay, I do have. Okay, I will give it to you. Okay. Yep. Cool. Yep. Guys, there are so many benefits of using the DevOps team. Okay, there are technical benefits also when the DevOps team will be there. If things are working very fast, things are working very simply. Okay, if things are working very fast, if any of the problem is happening, some dedicated team is there to resolve that, then the technical benefits are there for the DevOps team. There are some cultural benefits are there. If people will be happy, they don't have to do the manual work. If I given some work 50 times, do the testing, that person will not be happy. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? And if I will tell that you just have to click one time, 50 time testing will happen, he will be more happy. He will just see and watch, yes, all looks good. Whenever the issue will come, he will jump into that issue and he will fix it. Right? So people will be happy, teams will be happy, because they don't have to do the manual work. Okay, they don't have to wait for other person. If the team is sitting into the US, UK, doesn't matter at all, because code and everything is available available into the centralized location. Okay, so productivity will be more. Higher employment engagement. If people will not fight with each other, they will get engaged or they will work properly. Right? Earlier, everyone is fighting with each other. You can come log in. India people is telling that US people are not logging on the time. US people are telling India people are leaving early, and so many problems, right? So if things will be on the centralized location, automated, people will not fight with each other. Their engagement will be good and they will work more. Agree? The behavior or the culture will be a professional culture. Guys, make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? In this, some technical benefits are there. People will learn some new technology. Cultural, people will not fight, people will happy. In the business also, there is a profit. If things will work fast, obviously it's a business profit, right? Things, if I will tell someone to do 50 time testing, he is doing 5 time testing, he is not doing the work properly, then it's not good, right? There may be chances he may miss something. Correct. But if the tool will definitely do the 50 times testing, the good thing is we will get the report for all the 50 times. We can compare it and we can see that, yes, all looks good in the 50 times, right? So for the business, application is more stable. If we will do more testing, application will be a more stable. Guys, are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes, Vikas.
Right? Some communication, if they will not fight with each other, communication will be truth. Okay, if that person haven't did 50 time testing, he told that yes, I did 50 time testing, it's a business loss, right? Someone, his manager or someone will definitely get to know that yes, he is not doing the work properly, right? So it was a business loss, but if everything looks good, then it's a business profit for us, right? More time to innovate. If people will do the manual work, they will not innovate the things. They will always do the same work only. If they will get a time with because work is happening with the help of tool, so they will become more innovative and they will fix the problem very easily. The problem will not come because the testing and so many things happen with the help of automation. Are you agree with my point that these are the benefits of using the DevOps? This has been understood by the team, employees, as well as companies. That's why in every company, every team, the DevOps team is available at this point. Yes or no?
Yes, Vikas.
Everyone agree?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Cool. Now, I want to explain some more other thing. Earlier, 5 years back or 7 years back, when any of the application development was happening, they are taking the waterfall model. What was happening into the waterfall model? Can anyone give me the answer? What is happening in the waterfall model?
Yeah, because actually in waterfall model, only one phase is over, then only you go to next phase. Like designing is over, then only you go to coding phase. After that, testing phase, then deploy.
Correct. I agree with your point. In which use case we have to use the waterfall model? Can anyone give me this answer? If your requirement is decided that this is only we want to develop, then we will give the good time to the developers. We will give 6 months of time. Out of 6 months, 4 months, they will just sit, and in the last 1 month or last 2 months, they will write the code. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So it's a wasting of time here, okay, for the development part. And then if you will give a 1 month or 15 days of time to the QA people, do you think that they will start working on the day 1?
No.
Right? when it has to be delivered or when it has to be deployed, on the very last day only everything will happen, right? So we are wasting a time here in the waterfall model. That's why this waterfall model has been failed. Nowadays, none of the company is using. Guys, in your company, is waterfall is using at this time?
No.
No, none of the company is using. This was using 5 years back. After some time, the agile came in the 20s, okay, or 2020, agile become very popular. What is happening into the agile? Let's design the thing. Let's do the coding, okay, for 2 weeks. Let's do the testing for some small time, and then again design it, again do the coding, again do the testing, again do the design, again do the coding, testing. But the problem is the deployment will happen again after 5 months or again 6 months. Okay, so agile is also okay because they have set the duration. Every 2 weeks your testing will happen, every 2 weeks all the things will happen, and if possible, if you have to deploy the things into the environment, it will get deployed into the 2 weeks as well. Okay, but final release will happen in the full duration. It will be 6 months, it will be 1 year, or whatever it is, it will be deployed in that time only. Something is good that multiple time testing is happening, multiple time coding is happening, multiple time designing is happening. In the agile, if your requirement is not fixed, then agile is the good option. Are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes, Vikas.
Yes, Vikas.
Right? With the agile in 2020 or 21, something new came. Okay, agile with continuous deployment or continuous deploy, or agile with DevOps. When this thing come into the picture, what is happening? Designing happening. As soon as developer write the code, the testing will happen started automatically. Okay, as soon as testing is done, all good, let's deploy into the environment. I will give the real-time example. Have you seen the GeoMart application 1 year back or 2 years back in the COVID time? In the COVID only the GeoMart application came into the picture. Yes or no? Archana,
Yes, sir, yes.
Advait, Avijit.
Yes.
In the COVID time, the GeoMart application, as soon as they told that we are creating one, what we can say, the big bazaar or something has been purchased by the Geo, and next week only the application came into the market that our application order everything from the GeoMart application. That time, if you will use that application was worst. Okay, none of the feature was working, but it came into the production. Suddenly, every day the coding is happening, every day the testing is happening, and within the 1 month or within a 15 days, the application was working properly. This is a real-time example which Geo has observed, and within a 1 month of duration, the application is working, and starting the customer was not happy, but within 1 month of application, within 1 month of this continuous testing, continuous writing, continuous deployment, continuous, and within 15 to 20 days, the application is started working properly.
This is also called rapid application development.
Rapid application, we can say rapid applications. Okay, and this is the thing which is using at this point, or this is the future. None of the people will give, or none of the client will give 6 months of time to write the code, 2 months of time to do the testing, 1 week of time to do the deployment. No, this is outdated. The new thing is write the code. As soon as developer is telling my code is completed, automatically Jenkins will pick the code. He will do the testing. As soon as the testing will be completed with the help of tool or manual, whatever it is, we will not wait for the weekend. We will deploy as soon as it will be tested or all looks good. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? This is called continuous DevOps process. Okay. Everything is happening continuously with the help of tool. That is, we want to learn in the future, or we want to, or company want to achieve in the future. This process is outdated. This is also using in the company, but it is becoming outdated because we will not wait for the weekends. Guys, tell me the answer. At this point in your company, the releases are happening over the weekend? Maybe yes. Guys, tell me the answer.
No, Vikas, on Monday.
No. Monday?
Yeah.
Every Monday?
Yes.
Okay.
Not every Monday, but yeah, usually it happens on Monday.
Okay. Means you are not worried about the business hours, right?
No.
Cool. Okay. What else in your company, guys?
In our company at the weekend,
Weekend only.
Fridays.
Some companies are weekends, right? Still you are following the agile process, right? Or
Agile process,
when the
agile process.
business will be less, you will deploy the application over the weekend, or when the business will be less, then only we will do the deployment. Okay. But when the DevOps will get implemented, you don't have to worry. When it will get deployed, you will not get to know also. The new version is already running into the production environment, because everything is automated with the help of tool. The flow will look like this. Okay. As soon as the version control code is there, build is ready, the unit testing happen, it has been deployed into one environment. Automatically after the deployment also automatically testing will happen. If all look good, it will deployed into the production environment, and monitoring also set up automatically. Whenever it will get failed, the feedback or the mail will get triggered to the right team or the particular team. This is the flow which is happening automatically, and this is what happening in the future, or it will happen into the future. My company, our company, we have already adopted this part. Now we are not waiting for any weekend. We are not waiting for any team to give the confirmation. As soon as your confirmation is done, just give the confirmation in the tool. The next step will happen automatically. And this is the future. Got it? Yes, no?
Yeah, got it.
Yes.
And everything will happen with the help of tool. No manual, very minimal manual work. Okay, cool. Guys, any question with this image or this image?
Yeah, because could you please quickly recall the previous image?
This image, yes.
Yes.
Go ahead, ask the question.
Just give a short interview, or you can.
You want to repeat? Okay.
Yes.
Chalo. As soon as developer write the code, they will push the code into the centralized location with the help of Git and GitHub. The code will come to the GitHub. As soon as the code will come into the GitHub, Jenkins will pick it and create the build. Okay. And as soon as the build will get created, Jenkins will run the Selenium code also. Automated testing will also happen. As soon as the testing will happen, if all looks good, with the help of Docker, all the things will get packed, the container will get created, and the application will get deployed whenever it wants. Okay. If 100 plus or so many containers are there, we will deploy into the Kubernetes environment. Okay. Yeah. Till now, all good?
Yes.
Good.
Rajesh, go ahead.
Where is the Maven placed in this?
Maven is in
diagram?
between here only. Here only. When the build will get created, here only the Maven will come. Okay. This part only.
So we can do containerization and visualization via help of Docker or Kubernetes, or
Image creation or container creation will happen with the help of Docker.
Sir, we will use Maven only when we are using Java.
Correct. Yes. When we will use the Java project, then only we will use Maven. That's why I'm not highlighting here. Okay. Because I'm not telling it, these developers are writing the Java code. They can write any language code, but this process will be same.
For Python based, we don't have to use any
No
tool.
required. Not required.
Understood.
Cool. Okay.
for any other language, what tool will we use?
It's based on the language. If it's a .NET, NPM will be required. And if any other language, we can find out the answer. Or I will teach you that part into the building class. Okay, not now.
Ansible, what to do here?
Ansible, as soon as this all tools has been configured, some configuration will be required, right? So all this configuration has been managed or developed with the help of tool Ansible. Whatever the application is working properly or not, infra is working properly or not, monitoring will happen with the help of tool Grafana. That's it. Now it's okay. Only
What's the
one line.
Splunk?
Only,
Splunk on the top.
leave it. There are so many tools. Okay. Leave it. Okay. I'm bringing all the tools in the steps. No worries. Okay. Guys, these are the 6C process. What exactly it is? Continuous integration. If the testing, if the code, writing a code, testing is happening automatically, that is known as continuous integration. If continuous testing is happening, that is called continuous testing. If one place to another environment, one environment to another environment is happening automatically, that is known as continuous delivery. If everything is working properly, that is known as continuous deployment. Means from this place to this place, everything is working automatically. That is known as continuous deployment. If monitoring, this tool is working continuously 24/7, then we can call as a continuous monitoring is happening. Okay. If business is thinking before writing the code, business is thinking which type of code or which type of clock has to be developed. Okay. If this thing is happening continuously, then we can say that continuous business planning is happening. This is called 6C model. Okay. What exactly it is? Continuous integration, developer write the code, testing is happening automatically, continuous integration. Okay. Or building is getting created, continuous integration is happening. Testing is happening automatically, that is continuous testing. One environment to another environment is going, then the continuous delivery is happening. Everything is happening automatically, then continuous deployment is happening. Guys, any one line answer I am just giving. We have to understand this all things very deeply. One line answer is okay for you?
No.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Who is
Yes,
no?
yes.
Who is no? Ask the question, please.
We'll go clearly in next classes, right? That's right.
Okay, then fine. Okay. If the testing is happening automatically, then continuous monitoring. If business is thinking, your Scrum Master is continuously working, bringing some new feature, client is giving some new requirement, that's continuous business planning is happening. This is the 6C process of the DevOps, which you will see in every module I will implement one by one. Okay, cool. Just guys, at this point, just keep remember this. If possible, I will give you the definition. No need to worry. Okay. If possible, just read the definition at this point. That's it. Okay. Cool. There are so many tools available for different phases in the DevOps. Whenever you will see the DevOps from a very high level, it will look like this. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to break this complete infinity loop into the small part to explain you as per my best of knowledge everything. Okay, cool. When the very first phase, planning will come into the picture. In the planning, they will plan the complete project. They will track it, that which person is doing how much work. They will visualize that how much time it will be required, and they will summarize that this thing has been achieved in this many time. So in the planning phase, there are so many tools available in the market. The most popular tool is the Jira software. I feel this tool is available in 80% companies. Guys, in your company, are you using Jira, or which planning tool you are using? There are so many tools: Asana, Basecamp, Jira, Telero, Wake, and at this point, Azure DevOps tool also came into the picture, who will do the tracking. But I feel Jira and ServiceNow is used most popularly in the companies. What is happening in your company? Which tool you are using?
ServiceNow.
ServiceNow, okay.
Jira.
My
Jira,
project
right?
Azure is using.
Azure. So we can say that 10% people are using Azure, 10% people are using ServiceNow, and 70% people are using Jira at this point. So what we have to learn? We have to learn the Jira tool, which is most popular and used by most of the company in the planning phase. Clear? All good?
You will teach us how to install Jira software and how to handle the Jira.
No need to install, how to create a ticket, how to assign a ticket. That's it. Jira is everyone, most of the people are using the Jira into the cloud. No need to install, no need to set up. Okay. You have to just create your project, and in the project, just assign a ticket, create a ticket, assign to the developers like that, or assign whenever any of the issue will happen, ticket will get created and assigned to the right person. That will be done by the, what we can say, your Scrum Master or your project manager.
So that ticket, who will look into and check and respond to that particular ticket which you are raised?
Whoever will assign. If let's assume it's a DevOps related issue, the DevOps team will get assigned. If DevOps lead will get assigned, then lead will assign to the engineer. Right?
The multi-team will get involved if it is in Jira, so it will go to whichever.
See, it's a project has to be get created. In the project, multiple varieties of, if any testing related issue are there, the testing team will get assigned to the testing team. If code related issues are there, then it will assign to the development team. If DevOps tool related issue will come, then it will assign to the DevOps team.
and they will update the status also, right? So that the other things also.
Obviously, yes. Whatever you are working at the end of the day or within a week,
So
you
the
have to
other teams
update.
can see.
Other team or everyone can see. That is known as visualization is
Yeah.
happening, right? And at the end of the sprint, we can summarize that, yes, this person has did that much work. Let us assume Khalid has closed 5 tickets in a week, and some other person, he just closed 1 ticket, very small ticket in a week. So we can summarize that this person is not working hard or this person is not working actively. Got it? This all things can be tracked with the help of tool Jira. Guys, yes or no? All okay?
Okay.
Cool. The second phase will come, that is coding. Okay. In the coding, there are so many tools available into the market where developers write the code. This is called IDE. Can anyone tell me the full form of IDE?
Integrated development.
Integrated
development environment.
Integrated development environment where the code has to be written. There are so many tools available into the market: Visual Studio Code, WebStorm, Eclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ, and so many tools are available. Okay. Out of this, the most popular tool for the DevOps, that is Visual Studio Code. This is the tool which can be used in all the languages. Okay. It doesn't matter Java, Python, .NET, whatever is the language. This is the most suitable tool to open any of the code or to run any of the code. So the DevOps people will be very interested to install this in the laptop. That's it. Okay. If you are very good into if development team is this Java based, then definitely they will use the Eclipse. If they are into the Groovy or Python related thing, then IntelliJ or NetBeans will come into the picture. Okay. If your project is completely .NET based, then Visual Studio will get installed. That is a proper development tools for the writing the code, but we DevOps engineer will use Visual Studio Code in every activity. Make sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Any question? Anyone?
So initially you said no ITS. What does that mean? Integrated.
IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Development means writing the code will happen in this tools.
Sir, we can use Sublime Text also for anything, for any language based thing.
Can you repeat? We can
use Sublime Text also for
it's a notepad, man. Notepad is not for the development. We can open the file in the notepad. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. If the developer is untrained or he's just a namesake developer, then he will use the Sublime or Notepad++. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Guys, are you okay with the second phase? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I need some more confirmation. Avijit, Batani, Amrit.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Now the third tool will come into the picture. If the code has been written, it has to be built. If it's a Java code, definitely a Maven. 99.9% it's a Maven. Okay. If it's Python, not required. This step will be skipped. Automatically, this thing happen in the Python.
Sir, I have a question.
Go ahead with your question.
By using Jenkins, we can't build.
I am not
Java
teaching
code.
Jenkins. At this point, I am not going into the Jenkins. I will come up. Okay.
No, you say that Maven is used for Java code.
Yes, I told Maven is used for the Java code.
By using Jenkins, that is not happening.
Jenkins
By
is
using
integration
Jenkins.
tool. Jenkins is not a building tool. Jenkins is an integration. We can connect Java code and Maven with the help of Jenkins.
Okay.
Okay. Jenkins is an integration tool. It's not a building tool. Okay. Let me tell about if you don't know any of the tool name which I am telling, Maven, just put the tool name into the Google and answer will be there. Maven is a build automation tool. That's it. Okay. Primarily for the Java based application. That's it. You don't have to read all these things. Just remember the one line. That's it. At this point, just remember the one line because this is the day 3. That's it. Okay.
Yes.
So in short, what I want to say that if any of the building, if combining of the code, it is a building step. It can be achieved with the multiple tools. Maven is the most popular tool for the Java-based application. For the .NET, MVN or JUnit has to be used. And for the Python, Maven for the build is not required. Okay, automatically this will happen. These are the three primary languages and these are the three primary build tools. Okay. I'm going to the fourth step, that is a testing step. Testers, give me the answer. Which tool you are using?
Yeah, Selenium.
Selenium, I agree. What else? Which tool you are using? Testers, give me the answer. So many testers will be there here. Yes. Only Selenium you are using?
Yeah, and Cypress as well.
SonarQube, I heard about SonarQube.
SonarQube is not a testing tool, buddy. Means I can prove that you are not a tester.
Okay. No, I have seen my people in my office working. That's why I came.
SonarQube is a code scanning tool or code testing tool. I'm application testing. I'm talking.
Okay. I'm not
Okay.
tested. I just know about it.
I know. I get to know that when you given this answer. Okay. Yes, guys. Testers, give me the answer. Which tool you are using? I'm asking the question with testers.
Selenium.
Yeah, Selenium, JMeter.
Okay, Selenium they are using or they are using JMeter. Okay, these are the two common or primarily used tools. Okay, manual testing they will do manually. If they want to do automated testing, Selenium is the best tool. If they want to do the performance testing, JMeter is the tool which is using. 70% cases Selenium is required or used, and 30% cases or 20% or primarily JMeter is getting used for the performance testing. Some other tools are also there that are not very much popular, so no need to worry. Only heard about the Selenium. Means when someone will ask how your continuous testing is happening, you have to give the answer. Our testers are doing the testing with the help of Selenium and JMeter. That's it. Clear? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Okay. When the release will come into the picture, means from one place to another, one environment to another, how the things will go. 90% cases, the tool is using Jenkins. I'm telling 90%. Guys, anyone here who is telling they are not using Jenkins or any other tool you are using? Tell me, please.
Yeah,
Which tool?
Bamboo.
Yeah.
Bamboo you are using. Okay. What else? How many people are using Jenkins in your company?
We are using Jenkins.
Yes, I agree with your point. What else? Guys, silent people, you are not using anything. You haven't never listened.
Jenkins only, sir. Jenkins only in my company.
Jenkins only. Cool. I agree. Yes. Jenkins is the most popular tool for the releases. Okay, means from one environment to another, or one tool has been connected with another tool. 90% or at least 85% is the Jenkins, 10% Bamboo, 5% GitLab, which is coming at this point. Okay, Travis CI and Courtship is also there, which is very minimum uses by the companies. So Jenkins is the most popular tool for the release. We have to understand or we have to learn the Jenkins. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Cool. Good. Okay. Now the deployment related thing will come, means where the application will run. Okay. Either it can be run on the Amazon cloud, either it can be run on the Google cloud, either it can be run on the Azure. It can be packed. If the packing will happen, it will pack only with the tool Docker. 99% companies are using Docker for packaging or making the containers. Okay, in your company also, if containerization approach is there, only one tool available into the market, that is Docker. Okay, 100% monopoly. Okay, if hundreds of containers, thousands of containers are there, if you want to deploy, only primarily solution, 85% companies are using Kubernetes if it's a big containerized applications. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you are using Kubernetes in a very high way or very highly usable or big applications or so many applications, containerized application, then 90% cases or 80% cases you are using the Google Cloud. Means for the Kubernetes or for the deployment purpose or for containerization purpose, Google Cloud is the most popular at this point. Got it? So what we have to understand, Docker, we have to understand. We have to understand Kubernetes. We have to understand Google Cloud. We have to understand Amazon, AWS services, Ansible, and Jenkins. This all are coming into the deployment category. I will teach all these tools.
Sir, again explain the concept behind GCP that you.
GCP, the reason is Kubernetes is a Google product. Kubernetes has been developed by the company Google. This Kubernetes in the Google Cloud is very, very mature as compared to any other cloud.
Sister company.
Okay, so Google Cloud is most popular because of the Kubernetes. Kubernetes become popular, that's why Google Cloud become popular. Got it? And I will teach whatever the all tools name here, I will teach everything. No need to worry. Cool?
Even
Yes.
Amazon also doing something, any deployment is there, sir, in clouds, Amazon.
Amazon services we can use. Okay, or we can create any application and deploy into the Amazon also. We can deploy into Azure, we can deploy anywhere. Okay, but most popular, if hundreds of thousands of applications like Netflix companies, they are using the Kubernetes. That's it.
Okay.
Yep. Guys, any question in this part? The sixth phase, that is deploy. No?
Because how about urban code deploy, IBM urban code deploy for the deployment
Very
purpose?
very rare company. Okay. Outdated, not much features. Cool. Okay. Operate. If you develop so many things, you have to manage the things also. Yes, there are so many tools available like Puppet, Chef, Ansible, Terraform. With the help of this, it can be managed. But most popular in 2020s, okay, Ansible and Terraform are the popular. In 2015s, Puppet and Chef was popular. It's around 5 to 7 years back, Puppet and Chef was using into the company. Now, at this point, Ansible and Terraform is getting used in any of the companies. Guys, are you agree with my point? Yes or no? Which tool you are using in your company? Guys, give the answer.
Terraform, sir.
Terraform. I agree. Yes, I agree. Terraform. What else? Anyone else want to confirm? Most of the people Terraform and Ansible. Yes, I got the answer. Terraform and Ansible in 20s people are using. That's it. Okay. No need to understand Puppet and Chef. If anyone asks, do you know Puppet or Chef? You can say, yes, I know Terraform and Ansible. Done. That's it. Okay. These are the outdated tools. These are the latest tools.
Okay.
Cool. Yep. When the monitoring will come into the picture, guys, in your company, from which tool you are doing the monitoring? Give me the answer, please. Which monitoring tool you are using?
Nagios.
AWS CloudWatch.
AWS CloudWatch. Yes, I will teach AWS CloudWatch also. Yes, it's already mentioned here. What else?
Prometheus they are using.
Prometheus. Yes, I will teach Prometheus and Grafana also. What else?
Splunk.
I will teach Splunk also. What else? That's it. Okay. Nagios, Splunk, Prometheus, Grafana, and CloudWatch. These are the most popular tools. Nagios also become outdated. 5 years back, 7 years back, people were using Nagios. Now everyone, most of the companies move into the Prometheus, Grafana, Splunk or Prometheus, Grafana. Okay. People are moved from Nagios because earlier Nagios was free of cost. At this point, Nagios has a license. People are not interested to pay, ready to pay any of the license. Whatever the tools I am showing here in this complete list, most of the tools are open source, freely available. Why I'm teaching this freely, or why this open source tool become most popular? Can anyone give me the answer? What is the benefit of using the free open source tools?
We have not
Cost cutting for companies.
Cost cutting for the companies. Okay. And why we, as a DevOps engineer, why we have to use this open source tool?
As it can do, anybody can develop it using the base code.
Give some good and smart answer. Why we DevOps engineer has to use open source tool?
To increase our package.
Got it. Okay, good idea. If we will
actually, open source tool are used by many of companies, so we can get a wide area
See,
store.
if a company has a budget, let's assume they have a budget of $100. If they will pay $50 to the tool, only $50 will come to the DevOps salary, right? If we will use free tool, all $100 will come into the DevOps part, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
If we will use open source tool, or open source tool has been used by the company, then that part or that budget will come to the DevOps salary. If we will implement something good with the DevOps tool or with the open source tool, freely available tool, then they are ready to pay good package to us. That's why the DevOps become popular. DevOps people are getting very high package because company don't have to depend on the licensing part. This licensing parts are very costly, guys. Got it? Yes or no? So we are going to learn all the open source tool. Prometheus, Grafana, CloudWatch is also paid, but yes, it's a very, very good features are there. That's why we are using it. Okay. Splunk is also paid, but little bit very less chargeable. Okay. Because some enterprise edition, some things will be chargeable. Prometheus and Grafana 100% free. That's why most of the companies, 60% companies, if your application is Kubernetes, already move into the Prometheus Grafana. 80% companies for the logging already move into the Splunk. This is the important tool which we have to learn into the monitoring part. Let's revise quickly. Okay. Jira is the most popular tool for the planning, which you have to remember. Okay. Coding, we DevOps engineer will do all the things, open the code into the Visual Studio Code. Building can be happen with the help of Maven if it's a Java project. Okay. If it's Python, not required. Testing, Selenium and JMeter are the most popular tool which has been used. Guys, any question with this 4 part? Anyone?
No, fine.
Guys, remember it, please. Okay. 5th, when the releasing comes, 80% or 90% monopoly of Jenkins. Okay. So we have to learn the Jenkins only in the release part. Okay. When the deploy related things will come, all these tools are very popular. Okay. So yes, we have to understand 100% monopoly of Docker in the containerization, 100% monopoly of the Ansible if it's a configuration. Okay. Automation, integration, 100% or 90% monopoly of Jenkins, 100% monopoly of Kubernetes if you want to manage it. The Ansible, what we can say, Amazon, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, all 3 are most popular. Okay. So yes, we have to understand all these things in the deployment part. When the operation related thing comes, at this point in 2022 or 23, Ansible and Terraform are the most popular tools available into the market. Every company is using these 2 tools, and I will teach these 2 tools also. When the monitoring will come, Nagios 5 years back, yes, Nagios was there, but in 20 or 22, 23, Prometheus, Grafana, CloudWatch, and Splunk, and I will teach all these things into the monitoring part. Are you very clear about all these things? Which tool we have to learn in our 2.5 month journey?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All these tools are we have to learn because these are the different phases. Different teams are working. We will give different tool for the different team. That's it.
So all this tool will get installed in our PC and we can test it, no, sir?
No need to install in the PC. Everything will be installed into the cloud.
Clouds.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. If your laptop is very minimal basic laptop, that is also fine. Okay. I bare minimum thing I will install into the local laptop. Yes. Rajesh, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, because it's a very basic question. Please don't mind. And I'm from a non-tech background.
We
So
all
initially,
guys, no need to worry in asking any of the question. Okay. If it's very simple, very silly, you can park at the end. That's very good. Okay. Otherwise, if you feel that you have to ask in between, you are welcome. Go ahead.
I should actually park it because let's just go ahead with the class. I'll park it for the last.
Okay.
Thank you.
Guys, because if your question will come, means you are able to understand. If you will not ask the question, better you can watch the recorded videos also, no? Right? If you want to clear the questions, clear the doubts, that's why you are coming into the live classes. Correct? I am encouraging you to ask the questions. Okay? Don't disturb the class in between. If it's very important, ask that. If it's okay question, then you can park at the end. Every day at the end of the session, after 9:30, question answers every day. Unlimited questions until I will give the answer. Is that fine?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Guys, that's it for this part. Okay. These are the tools which we have to understand in the DevOps cycle. Okay. So I'm just I just explained you the 60 process on a very high level. Okay, IT problems and DevOps solution, actual problem and their solution with the DevOps, developer problem and the developer solutions. Okay, developer code is writing, code is not getting managed. Okay, or it's difficult for the management. So we have a DevOps solution, which is Git and GitHub. It can be managed. Okay, and I'm just making this green. I'm creating one more scenario here. Okay, I'm creating one more scenario because I want to install Linux into the today's class, but maybe it's not possible. So we will start from tomorrow. Okay, I'm creating one more scenario because if you will understand the scenario, you will able to give the answer very easily. Okay, I'm just taking this clock. I'm just opening a new tab. Okay, don't save. Yes, guys, here is the requirement. I'm talking with the developers. Guys, how many developers are here in this group? How many developers are here in this group? I need your help. Avijit, yes, good. Anyone else? So how many? Only one? Guys, anyone else developer? Who want to become developer? Go ahead, please. I'm giving you opportunity. Yep, cool. Shubham is also here. Yes, so many. Okay. So now the requirement is very simple. This is the clock which we have to develop. Okay. And in the development, when you develop something, you will present in front of the client. You will feel or client will give some suggestions that this not looks good. Can you do these changes? Right? Let's assume multiple developers, 1, 2, 3 developers have already developed this code. Okay, they created a build with the version 1 or version 2 v1, and they present in front of the client. Client says that yes, when you will present this clock in front of the client, he said it looks okay, can you do some changes? In the clock he is expecting that no, I am not liking this 12-hour format. Can you make a new format which is of 12 hours, 24 hours? Okay, the new requirement came from the client as a feature, FEATURE. Okay, or new requirement, new REQURENT. Okay, so your developer, what they will do? Okay, they will keep this code. Okay, and they will create a new feature which is 24-hour format. Okay, in this 24-hour format, AM PM feature will be removed, and this clock will work into the 0 to 24. Are you agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, when you develop this clock in the new version in front of the client, that yes, we have created the 24-hour format clock. Okay, and client has seen that and he told that no, yaar, I don't like this thing. Okay, I don't like the previous one. The version 1 itself was better. Possible? Yes or no? It happens most of the cases, right?
Yes. Yes.
Client decided that this looks good, but it is not looking good. Okay, I'm not happy with this. So now he is telling no, version 1 was better. So what developer will do if he has to go into the previous version?
They have to roll back.
If the code is available in somewhere, okay, if all the previous, whatever the changes happen, testing, all the things is available, then we can easily run one command, git revert, and we can go to the previous version. If we have not maintained the old version, what was the problem? Developer has to write the code from the starting again. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
This is the benefit of maintaining the code into the versions. Means whatever the changes you are doing, maintain the new version, because we don't know, client don't know which one they want to use it or which one will go into the production environment. Okay, so keep all the versions handy. That can be managed with the help of GitHub. Okay, GitHub is one of the source code management tool also. Source code management means source is the code. Okay, management 1, 2, 3 multiple managements will be there. It happens. Okay, chalo, I will give very high level. This is not my intention to teach GitHub in the today's session, but we have 5 more minutes. Okay, I will just teach 5 more minutes and I will take your all questions. Okay, tomorrow we are going to start the Linux. Yes or no? As per the agenda, we have to start Linux. So I want to ask some questions related to Linux. What is Linux? Can anyone give me the answer? Go ahead. What is Linux?
Operating system.
Operating system. I agree.
And your next question
considered
is
as a kernel.
Kernel, sir, kernel.
It is multi-user operating system.
Okay, cool. I agree. I'm not giving the answer. I'm just asking the questions. Okay, tomorrow you can prepare some answers, basics. Okay, so that tomorrow class will be more interesting. Okay, what is operating system? Just try to understand. What is Linux? I will teach it, but try to understand. Okay, why Linux is very popular. Just try to understand that part. Okay, I'm giving one answer. Linux is free, open source, available into the market. That's why it's become very popular. Okay, it's freely available into the market means the code itself is available into the place that is GitHub. Okay, in this GitHub, in this repo, this is the repo, awesome OS, where so many different operating systems are available. There are so many operating systems are available here. These all are open source, freely available into the market. Okay, whatever you want, wherever you want. Okay, I'm coming down. These all are the operating system. I am looking for the Linux, which is available here. I'm just clicking here, and my repo has been changed, and now I am into the Linux repo. Okay, this is the code is available into the GitHub. If the code is available into the GitHub, it has been written by the developers. Yes or no?
Yes.
How many developers has written this code? Around 14,000 developers are actively writing this code into this place. Means management of the code with 14,000 different members is also possible. We are taking an example of 3 developers, right? But here 14,000 developers are writing this code into the single place, into the centralized location of the GitHub. Okay. Now, second question. Okay, if 14% developers are writing, which developer has written what thing? Can we check that part? Is that possible? Yes or no?
Yes.
That is possible. 10 years back, let us assume. Guys, can you choose any of the person? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any of the top 3, 4 person. Choose anyone, please. Give me the number 1, 2, 3, 4.
2.
Okay,
Second.
let's take the second number. Okay, this is the person. The person name is Devam. Okay, I'm just opening this. This is the person who is writing the code. Okay, in this year 2023, how much code he's written? In 2011, what code he written? Okay, in 2011 he written. It's a 2011. 1 second. Yeah. In 2011, how much code is written? Whatever is coming into the green, it has been written. What he written? Okay, you can open this. Okay, the date is coming December 2021. Okay, sorry, I'm just going back. Okay, I'm just going back. Okay, how come it's slow? Yeah. Okay, see here. In December 2011, he did the changes into these 3 files. 61 times he did the changes. What all activity he did, in which project, everything has been tracked into this place. It has to be maintained by the GitHub automatically. Means in 2011, what changes he did? This is the Linux repo. In Linux repo, in the 1 year of duration, okay, in November 2011, he did 25 times changes. In December 2011, he did the 61 time changes into the Linux repo. What all changes also did? If he removed 1 dot, he add 1 extra dot also, that also been tracked and available into the GitHub. This is the power of GitHub. Getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
One doubt I have, sir.
Yeah, go ahead with your doubt.
For GitHub in production time, that every engineer is having access, they are allowing access for GitHub.
GitHub is for the development part, not for the production. Yes. Now, GitHub is for the writing a code or managing a code. Yeah, go ahead with your question.
That only question was, means suppose if engineer, I want this code, so in production environment, if accessible or not for GitHub.
See, code is not required in the production environment. After the code, build will be required. Build will be deployed into the production environment. This is the Linux code, right? Do you use the code? No, you will use the operating system. You will create an ISO file with the help of code, and you will run the ISO file. Then it will become operating system. Correct?
Okay, right.
So code is a development part. Build will come, or operating system in term of Linux will come into the environments.
Yeah. Okay.
I will explain everything. No worries. Guys, I think it may be very fast at this point, but I was just trying to give little bit overview. Okay. So that your interest will get increased. That's it. Cool, guys. That's it from my side in the today's session. You are feel free to ask any question, whatever it is. Just before that, I want to ask something. Able to understand? All good?
Yeah, as of now it's
Yes.
good only, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vikas.
Getting
Yes,
confident? You are getting confident that yes, I am able to learn all these things.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Guys, we have created one WhatsApp group. Okay. I'm just searching demo group. Okay. Demo for Batch-31. Okay. I want to add my Batch-31 demo students into this group. Okay. Not this one. Batch-31 demo. So I'm just passing this group invitation to you. Who those students who already registered or already paid the fees, no need to come into this group. Okay. This is for just passing the recordings or something. Whoever not yet registered, whoever the student who already registered with us, they are already in our this group. Okay. Batch-31, where it is. Yeah, here the Batch-31 20 July students. Whoever is already in this group, no need to join this group, please. Okay. I'm just passing this link. Whoever is not at all available in any of the group and you want a notification, you can come into this group, please. Okay. Is that okay? So that we don't have to talk with one person. We will just message in one group and it will get delivered to you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, guys. Go ahead, guys, with your questions, please.
Yeah, so because Rajesh here, I was asking in between, right? So if you can just open the PPT where you have taken us through the steps, all 8 steps of the DevOps.
All at the step you are talking about this?
Yeah, this one. Can you just go forward for the next slide?
This one?
Next one, the first step.
Okay, first step, planning. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, planning. So, because you have mentioned a lot of tools over here, and the base one, what we are using will be, what we will be using is Jira software.
Jira, which is very popular. 80% companies are using. That's why I choose Jira.
Okay. So, because the developers, whoever are there, you said they might be using .NET or Java or Python, anything, right?
They can.
So how as a DevOps engineer?
Jira is a tool. See, we don't have to write the code. Process is very same. You don't have to worry about the coding. Whatever is your application. See, do you guys know we are using Linux or Windows? Do you know in which language Windows has been developed?
Because I
no, right?
No.
In which language the Linux has been developed? Guys, give me the answer, please.
C.
Yes. How many percentage?
C language.
How many percentage C language?
So 92.
82 or 92. How much you are telling?
C.
So
the
92.
answer is here. C language. 98.4% is a C language. If you don't know the C language, but you can use the Linux. Correct?
Yeah, yes, Vikas, got it.
No need to worry about the code. Code can be of any of the language. Tools will work with the commands.
Whatever the, got it. Thank you for that. So whatever the tool used by the developers, we will be able to acknowledge that through GitHub, right?
Correct.
In our team.
Whatever the code has to be used, they will push the code. It can be of any language. C, Java, assembly, Makefile, Shell, Python, Perl, Java, .NET, Go, any of the language. It doesn't matter. For us, it's just a code. That's it.
Okay, Vikas, thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Good. Okay. Guys, I'm just stopping the recording. Okay.
Hey Karthik, what happened? Why are you so upset? I want to work in a top IT MNC, but I have tried in most IT companies and haven't been selected anywhere. Don't worry, I have a solution for you. Visit CloudDevOpsHub. It's a live online training academy where you will get complete step-by-step job-oriented, job-ready IT development and operation training with 100% placement assistance. You will also get real-time IT company knowledge from 15 years of experienced professionals mentored primarily on hybrid cloud including AWS, Google Cloud and Azure services with top 10 DevOps tool with practicals including multiple projects so that you will be able to work in any IT organization from day one. Whoa, this looks great. I was searching this from long back. I want to know more and how it's different from other institutes. You will be getting 24/7 community support by 50,000 plus professionals FB group, WhatsApp community, instructor-led live training, lifetime access to class training recordings, documents, PPT, study material with live projects, code repos, tips and tricks for DevOps activity, training certification, interview preparation, weekly mock interview, and resume making. This looks promising. Where I can get more info? You can also check the information of new batches and live online day-wise detailed syllabus learning roadmap at www.clouddevopshub.com. Additionally, you can watch previous batch placements, success stories, student feedback, live sessions and recorded lectures on their YouTube channel at Cloud DevOps Hub. The most important thing is that students who have studied at this institute have taken multiple offers and are now working in the topmost IT companies with good packages. So what are you waiting for? Register today at Cloud DevOps Hub to give a new identity to your career. To register, visit www.clouddevopshub.com.